Sorry. Just had a new haircut and I was imitating the Undertaker. But with the action I did earlier, it's actually going to be related on the topic that I'm going to talk about. You know, taking your own life and posting about suicide, things about suicide and shit, and how you're going to uh, do it is now edgy and cool. I'm not saying it's a bad. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but the thing is, suicide. It is one of the most selfish acts that a human can commit for himself. It's not just for him, but for the people around him or her. Suicide is said to be the first resort of people nowadays because they cannot take the bullying anymore. They cannot take the problems anymore. What? Where's the tough skin when you need to grow one? Where was that? Where is it? Where? None? You know, people, if you're thinking about this, well, then you have to reconsider. Because once you took your life, game over. Flatline. Done. 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 You're finished. You're doomed. And the thing is, you're going to commit suicide for the sake that I've been bullied in school. Or I don't have any money anymore. My parents won't listen to me and all that shit. Petty reasons, my friends. Petty reasons. You're going to kill yourself like the other people who've been bullied at school, bullied online. You're a horseshit of a person if you do. Why? Because that is the most petty reason to commit suicide. Okay, sure. The Japanese, sometimes there's cases in Japan that they commit ritual suicide called seppuku. That's a fact, especially in the times of the samurai. But nowadays, you're going to compare yourself to ritual suicide seppuku to your petty reasons on why you're going to kill yourself. This is for you. This is for you. Because you know, if you kill yourself just for these reasons that people are bullying you online in real life, you don't have money, you don't have this, you don't have that shit, then you're in the wrong area, my friend. Try to think. Try to think. If you kill yourself now, what will be the benefit for you? None. Because you already ended your life. And you just prove the people who bullies you right. The only thing that you can do actually to make them think, to make them feel fooled is to live. You need to live. You have to live and prove them that you are not as the weakling as you can get. Because these bullies will come and go. And these bullies will not achieve anything for the most part. 90 or 95% of them might end at the streets as a hobo or have a ridiculous family issues. Yeah, in the future they might gonna have a family. Ooh, new haircut. But still, suicide as your first resort to problems. You're just a bunch of wussies. If you're thinking about it, you're the most coward person that ever existed on this planet. If you look at this. People in the Great Depression, they don't have food. They don't have much food. They're scrambling for whatever work that they can get. But you know how many people committed suicide in that era? A few, maybe 100. But you know they suck. The thing is, they suck it up. I was bullied in school too. I'm going to admit this. I also thought of committing suicide. But you know what? Getting back to my video game roots, if you press the quit button early and shut down the console, it's over. No more turning back. You're not going to able to progress if you cut the line early. You're silly if you're thinking about that. And as for the consequences of your action, if you think that suicide is the solution, then yes, I said it. It's the most selfish act that a person can commit, because you're making your parents, your loved ones, your friends to to think to think what they've done wrong. What it could have done to make you not commit that act? Why? Why? I mean, they're going to bear that for the rest of their lives. Have you ever thought about it? Do you think suicide will change all of that all of a sudden? None. You're bullshit if you're thinking that suicide is cool. You're bullshit because you're bullshit if you're thinking that suicide is the be all and end all of solutions of your problems. No, no. Keep on living because that is the best thing that you can do for your life. Heck, even in our country, there are families out there that are poor as a rat, or even poorer as a rat. But they don't commit suicide because they know in somewhere in the future, if they continue on living, if they continue on striving, they will get that life that they wanted. Even though it's astronomically possible, but it is still a possibility. And working hard is the best you can do. Living your life is the best you can do. That show these people that you 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 are going to improve your life. You are going to show them that they're wrong. And as for saying that talking about suicide on, I have a Glock 22 and I'm going to shoot my head, shoot my temple right here is edgy, or cut myself with a katana is cool. You're bullshit. You should consult consult a psychologist, a psychiatrist. You really need it because a normal person will not think of that. Sure, Sure, if you're thinking it's cool, it's okay. But you need to check right here. You need your head check right here. You need a head check. You need that. Anyway, if you're planning to commit suicide, you think suicide is edgy and cool, just drop a comment there. Send a PM there. I'm going to drop my Skype ID right here. You know, one quote that comes to mind. Um, okay, before I end this video, the first thing the first step in solving a problem is to admit that you have a problem. That's pretty much it. I am Homer. See you later. And my God, new haircut. Three time. Yay!